Yo guys, what is going on? Savage here. Look, Warzone is an absolute nightmare sometimes, and sometimes no matter how hard you try, you just cannot seem to win. I mean, I know you guys are probably struggling with the same thing I do from time to time. And it's just a fact of the nature. This game is hard for everyone. Even if you're a goated player, you're gonna have games where you get absolutely shit on. But in this series, it's my job to try to teach you guys how to work yourself out of bad situations and what you should focus on if you want to try to focus on wins or focus on kills. And we've been getting a lot of positive feedback from other tips videos, so I'm gonna keep focused on these as much as possible. But guys, before we get into it, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel right now. Join the Wolf Pack today. We are 32,000 strong. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 300 likes. We keep getting right close to the 300 mark, but we can't seem to quite hit it. So guys, leave a like on the video, but without further ado, let's dive into this. All right, guys, just like my last video, Reaper's going to be heading to TV Station. Something about me analyzing y'all's games. Y'all love TV Station, and that's fine. As you see, he has marked the search bounty, came really close to breaking his ankles, but I love the fact that you turn the auto parachute off and you're trying to practice on improving yourself. Pulling the parachute at last moment. That was perfect. You couldn't have pulled it at a more perfect time. Instantly dropping in and finding a plate. I think right now at this point, what I would focus on is that search objective first and foremost. One, the search objective is going to get you weapons. You're gonna get a weapon out of the crate. You're probably gonna get a couple plates out of there as well. Plus, you want to get to the search objectives as fast as possible. That way, the enemy can't grab it himself, and then you're just kind of out there with no objectives to do. But we know he's getting shot at somewhere from the north, actually up top on the station. I love how he's utilizing the desks for cover, and he's using this head glitch to kind of shoot a little bit at him. What a beautiful shot, Reaper, my man. I love it. I love it. The tap fire. A lot of players get in this habit of if it's an automatic gun, they're just going to hold the trigger down and spray. Not the play at all. You definitely want to tap fire if you have any kind of situations where you need to head glitch them, have a little bit of range, and things like that. He played that perfectly. So here we have another guy camping TV Station somewhere to 68 up top as well. Why those guys didn't kill each other is beyond me. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause it real quick before he gets into anything else. In this situation, I probably would have bailed out. A couple of reasons. Yes, he had way more shots on the enemy than the enemy had on him, but he has 0 plates. And the other enemy has a high ground. Granted, he seems pretty competent. I'm sure he can kill him. But guys, if you're getting into the game, once your plates are broken and the enemy has the advantage, aka the high ground, I would go ahead and bail from that fight, start looting, go for your objective, go find some plates, go find some more ammunition, things like that. It's not a bad idea to break away from a gunfight if you're at a disadvantage. In this position, I do think he's at a disadvantage here. So he's going to make his way back into TV Station and hopefully start grabbing the objectives and getting re-upped on plates.
Supply box ready for pickup.
All right, if you notice, I don't know if you hear it or not, but the enemy that he was shooting at just shot at somebody else. So that should automatically alert you that there could possibly be 2 players around you. Possibly. He might have killed that guy. You don't know. So go ahead and put yourself at alert and get ready to check your corners, check your rooftops, and be safe. Right now, this room is very dangerous. I like how he gets in and out. The skyline will get you killed in a heartbeat. Again, guys, getting your stash is your primary objective. I like that he's looting for plates. I get that. It's awesome, especially since he has to run out in the open to go for the objective. So I'm not against it. Normally, I would say go ahead and go straight for the objective and leave this area. But because he's down plates, the plates are definitely probably your priority. Now, if you look on the mini map right now, you see the dot up there. He's shooting at somebody again. I think at this point, it's safe to say that he could probably make it to the search objective pretty safely. Pretty safely. 2 plates, 3 plates. I mean, it's a couple hits difference, but honestly, if the guy's a good shot, you're going to die regardless. So I would go ahead and make my way to the search objective. But he's going to try to play it out for the kills, which, to each his own. I believe this guy's on top. Is he on top? Yeah, he's on top for sure. He's for sure on top. All right, in this situation right here, again, you have this entire skyline. I get that you want a heartbeat. I like that you're heart beating, but I would be very careful because if he catches you with your heartbeat out and he shoots down on you, or even if he's at the bottom, if he shoots up at you, you're going to be in a very vulnerable position. It's going to take you a couple seconds to get your bearing, get your gun out, put the heartbeat away, and start ADS on him and shoot him. It's going to take you a little bit of split second, so you're probably going to die should that happen. It doesn't happen. This video is pretty long, so I'm assuming he won the fight, but you always want to play as if you might die. There he's up top. I don't know what the hell he's doing. and beautiful headshots. I like that he goes for the headshots. Absolutely awesome. If you can get the high ground to scan the area, that's a great move, especially since you can go ahead and grab his loots too. He needs plates. He knew there were dead enemies up here. He went ahead and got their plates and made the come up. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna stop it right here. If you notice, he takes a little too long to loot, honestly. And this isn't a bad thing. He's still faster than the average, but you want to work on your looting. So if you just take a quick glance at this, be like, do I need this? No? Okay, bet. And just head out. Again, you're about to get your loadout, so you don't need to worry about anything else. The C4, definitely good pickup. There's a bag of money next to him to his left, MP5 in front of him to his right. Does he see the bag of money? He does. He goes and gets it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now sitting at $8,900. There's 2 crates here, which should alert you that there's another enemy somewhere close by. All right, gets his loadout, and he's gonna go with the AX50, my man, and the LMG. All right, beautiful. The PKM, I believe it's the PKM. I think it is the PKM and the AX50. I'm an AX50 fanboy. That is my favorite sniper rifle. That's my favorite gun in the game. I prefer that way more than any other sniper. I like how he's playing the objective slow. He didn't just instantly buy. He scanned the area. He got a good position. That way, if the guy started shooting at him, he could crawl behind cover, or he could jump behind cover. He goes ahead, gets a self-res. I love it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got a UAV up and self-res. That's exactly what I was saying right at the beginning of the game. Perfect. Perfect. And he still has the option to do the search objective. He doesn't have to. I definitely would after I kill this guy. That way you can get more money. You can get another search objective. You can get things like that. Again, the objective of the game it's not a looter shooter. This is one of the first BRs that is not a looter shooter. It's do objectives, get money, shoot. That's basically what it is. Objective shooter. All right, this guy definitely does not have ghosts, so he is going to be booking it out of here. I will tell you right now, again, this guy just spawned in, right? This guy just parachuted in, so there's no possible way he's got ghost. So the moment that he heartbeated, he should have remembered that the guy parachuted in from the gulag. He didn't have ghost, so there's no reason to waste the C4. Granted, better safe than sorry if someone else is up there. But me, I would have just kept chasing after the guy. The guy clearly just took the hell off somewhere. Probably went to the northwest, that little compound where your boy's heading to right now. Perfect. Now, this is one thing I noticed in solos. For some reason, a lot of people die right off the dump in solos. You're looking at early game and there's only 50 people left. This is one of the reasons I don't prefer solos. If you're trying to chase high kill games, guys, focus on duos. You have a better chance at solo doing and dropping a fuck ton of kills than soloing and dropping a shit ton of kills. All right. All right. He weaved that at the right time, and he's getting shot by an RPG in the building next to him. Now, you have to realize that there's also an enemy right here. So he's getting shot from the building here, and then there's an enemy right here who just got out of the car. So now it's a 1v1v1. So he's technically getting a third party right now. I like that he instantly sat in there, popped his plates, didn't waste any time, didn't try shooting at the guy. Focused on plating up to get his health. He's aware of the minimap. Him checking in the window lets me know that he saw the minimap bleep. And he's looking over there as well. The guy's in the window right there. Just space checking the absolute shit out of it. All right, so I love that he heartbeats real quick to double check it. But right here, I want you to look right here. Let's go rewind this just a little bit, right? I want you to focus on this wall right here. And this is a develop habit. You need to learn to train your eyes to stop focusing on one thing and stare at the whole monitor at once. Right there. You see that movement? That's the third guy. I don't know what he was thinking right now. He might think that the guy he just killed was the only person there, but I know that there were 3 people. There was a vehicle following him when he got shot by an RPG. The guy in the vehicle did hop out of the vehicle as well and started shooting also. So I knew for sure there's 3 guys. And if you look right here, there was definitely a guy peeking up. I don't know if he's going to play a role. This guy might actually leave right here. You see the movement right there. There's definitely another player. Let's see what he does. He's probably going to get on this ATV and try to dip. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Instantly going for the ATV to run away. All right. So at this point here, 2 things. 1, you've overstayed your welcome. You've already fought here. People are now going to be pushing in either to third party or they're pushing with the blue. If you want to gatekeep, if you look at the minimap, you want to get to the next circle. That way you can fight and be safe. If you start fighting from this position here, what could happen? It might not happen. You might be fine. But what could happen is if you start fighting an enemy that's on the edge of the circle coming in and you kill him and there's another team or another enemy sitting right here on the edge of the circle gatekeeping you, you're now in a screwed up position. So I would always try to get safe first and foremost and then gatekeep people coming in. Now, 2, you're sitting in a window like this. Easy headshot. Easy headshot. You have a hill, you have a big ass mountain, and snipers love mountains, snipers love trees. So you're looking right at like sniper's paradise. I wouldn't risk it. If I peek a window, I legitimately peek and then unpeek unless I'm shooting at somebody. So this is kind of it's a pretty hard peek. All right, right here. There's enemy movement, right? So there's an enemy right here. He spots him. All right, he's got 177 rounds of ammo. There's no reason in this position while you're in a fight to pop a reload. Zero reason. That really could have screwed him up. And luckily, the enemy decided to bail out instead of fight. But that was a pretty winnable fight. I think if he wouldn't have wasted his time reloading with 177 rounds, he would have got the kill. Now, you notice right here, there's also another enemy running down. He just spotted him, takes shots, and absolutely annihilates him. Good eye on his part. Goes ahead, grab the money. Now he's got 10 grand. Perfect. See, and I want to go ahead and point this out too. He has done 0 objectives. He initially wanted to do an objective, but he's done 0 objectives. You can win games. You can gather a lot of money without doing objectives. Objectives are just a faster way to obtain the money. But your boy's now rocking 5 kills with 36 people left. He's got a vehicle. He's getting sniped from the sniper hill we were just talking about, and he's gonna make his way to this compound. Now, I personally will never f with this area because of sniper tower. That air traffic control tower is a bitch to try to contest, man. It is a bitch. Solos is a lot more doable because if you get the knock, they're probably gonna die. And even if they have self-res and they peek again, you can get the knock and actually kill them. But duos, trios, and quads, you will never see me fuck with this area ever. All right, so you have an enemy right now. Look, first and foremost, I'm sure he's buying other things, which is cool, right? But the moment he launched a UAV in the air, that bleep went off, I'd be at high alert. I'd either A, buy something really quick, or B, personally, what I would do probably is just bail off of the buy station and go fight this guy before he gets better position on me. Granted, the enemy may be camping in the house, which is highly probable, which is exactly, I think, what had happened. And then you have another dot right here. So this is a perfect opportunity to get third party. Now, when it comes to fighting in this game, decision-making is essential. So what would you do in this situation? You've got a guy camping in the house, and you've got a guy running down the street in the open. Me, personally, go for the easier target. There's no sense shooting at a guy that's got cover, it's got a window, it's got a house he's hiding in, and then possibly get third party from Billy Joe that's out in the open, instead of insta-wiping Billy Joe and having a fair 1v1 fight with a guy camping a building. So I would instantly focus the guy out in the open right here, and then focus this guy second. Let's see what he does. He goes back in, again, reloading with 182 rounds, bro. I know it's habit. I can see it. It's habit. You use the Grawl or the M4, right? I understand. Trust me. Muscle memory. I get it. But remember, try to keep in the back of your head. I don't need to reload this bitch. All right, so these two guys right now are shooting at each other. This would be the perfect time to gatekeep them. And actually right now, like, I think my instinct would have been to go fight him. I would have pushed out and fought him. But honestly, I think your boy's got the better plan. If you look at the circle right here, he's got his zone. These guys got to run to him. So this is a perfect gatekeep. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Again, sitting in windows, I definitely would not do it because you have this entire, well, you have everything basically. You're 180 degrees of, you might get shot in the head. But you know, to each his own. All right, there he is running out in the open. All right. Oh, he just shot again. All right, right here. 2 things to do. Actually, a couple things to do. All right, right here. A couple things to do. One, this guy right here is probably going to rotate. The chance of a decent player re-peeking the same spot versus an LMG is very unlikely. He's probably rotating left. 2, dude, jump on the next roof and fuck this kid up, you know? You can make this jump. Parkour your nuts off, get on this roof, and then you can just shoot down on him. Plus, the enemy will have no idea that you vaulted to that roof. He's still in his head going to think you're on this house, and that's what he's going to be focused on. Guys, you can change your position. Change your position. Confuse the hell out of the enemy. See what happens. There he is on the left side. Perfect. And your boy predicted the rotation as well and got the kill. Played it well, and it worked out. Again, I probably would have jumped on the next roof and shot him preferably in the back. Shit, and here you have 2 guys in the same house not shooting each other. Weird. Oh, there we go. Jeez. See the amount of blood? Get wrecked. All right, again, he's got the perfect position. This is exactly what I was talking about with him earlier. Remember when I was saying I would get safe first, get within the circle, and then fight people as they came to you? instead of picking fights outside the circle, that's exactly what this dude's about to die to. This guy right here pushed the house that's outside the circle to get a kill instead of him getting better position. And now, since even though he got the kill, now he's going to run out and probably going to fucking die. This is a perfect example. Now, you do have a vehicle pulling up as well. Right here, pick your fights, you know. The guy in the building's still going to have to run in the open. And the vehicle can just drive away. So I personally would focus the vehicle first. Easy kill. Easy kill. And then focus on the guy running to you.
RTB for resupply.
He decides. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful, dude. All right, the guy's in the window. You see him. Again, guys, if you're in the circle, you have no rush. You're in no hurry. You can wait all day long for Becky Joe to come out the window, right? Him, he doesn't have all the time in the world. He has to make a play and make it fast. Bad play on the enemy's part. If I would have been him, I would never have pushed the guy in the house. I would have rotated elsewhere. Again, even though you got the kill, there's going to be people on the edge of the circle waiting for you. So make sure you get positioned before you pick fights, unless you're in immediate danger.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
All right, so now Reaper is rocking 8 kills. He's got the LMG with 45 rounds, popping the reload. Beautiful. I personally, with the LMG, would definitely go out there and pick up their ammo. You have a gas mask. You have full ticks on it, so you can get that real easy. Real easy. Not to mention they have a fuck ton of money. And there's a buy station right next to you. My man knows exactly what to do. I love it, Reaper. Good shit, brother. Goes out there, gets the money, gets some extra plates. Again, gas masks are utility, not a self-defense thing, right? Utilize your gas mask. Don't get to the end of the game and win the game or lose the game with a full gas mask. Pop the UAV, knows homeboy sitting on the edge of the circle as well. He's going to go chase him down and try to get the kill. I love it. All right, in this position, I probably wouldn't even worry about this house. I probably would just go ahead and push to get safe. Or push to get the kill and then get safe. He's playing a little passive right now, maybe a little too passive. He's got momentum. Go full balls to the wall, bro. I got full faith in the fact you'll be able to kill this kid. And I like that he's utilizing his map. This is a very dangerous spot to be in. You're going to have to get in a fight with this guy and maybe even someone over here. And you're out in the open. The best scenario right now would, instead of going this way, because that's going to be a death trap, you're going to have a team fire station. You're going to have a team right here. If you go this way, you're going to die. Remember, whenever you're planning your rotations, assume that people are in those houses. Always assume there's people in those houses, and then pick which houses and which compound you want to push based on which one would be easier to navigate, which one would be easier to get cover, which one has the most cover. You know what I'm saying? So like right here, if there's a guy fire station, the fire station on the edge of the circle, I'm not going there. I would instantly rotate up the hill. I would avoid this area at all costs because it's on the low ground. You can get shot from there, and you're kind of in a gatekeep position. I would try my best to work my way up the hill slowly but surely, hugging the edge of the circle, working myself from compound to compound, and try and chase kills. But his main worry right now is fighting that guy to his right without getting sniped in the head. And there's really no strategy around that. Just fight him quick, get the hell out of there, and good luck. He's actually deciding to go to the fire station route, which is not what I would do, but it may work out. Again, I would always choose the area with the least contest. So basically the easiest buildings to push. All right, the fact that the vehicle drove safely out of here would alert me to say, okay, there may not be people here, so I'm not going to spend too much time scanning. I'm always going to be scanning. I'm always going to be aware and looking. But I would definitely know, okay, no one shot at the guy who drove away, so I'm probably pretty safe. Again, this is a very bad push, mostly because, one, you're fighting the circle to try to get the high ground, right? Two, you have an entire dam, mountain, buildings. You have everything looking at you. You're 360 degrees of getting, you know? There's not much cover. If he got shot right now, he'd be dead. There's nowhere he can hide. All right, so you get shot from the top. Now he's getting shot from the building as well. So he's got two people shooting at him. He's in a very questionable decision. Again, this is exactly why I was saying I would push the other route. Yes, you might have to fight the guy on the right, but that's a pretty easy kill. You've got 8 kills, you got momentum. I have full faith you could have taken him out and then gotten to safety. Now you're having to worry about fight these guys. There may be people on top of the hill, and there may be people to the right. This entire mountain, they can shoot at you in a second. Always assume people are watching and make your plays off of that alone. All right, again, When it comes to the minimap, even if you're in the middle of a fight, pay attention to your minimap. This guy right here is shooting at somebody. We don't know. It could be the guy who initially shot at him. I don't think so. It could be a guy shooting at the dude who was shooting at him. We'll see, but always pay attention to the minimap, even when you're in the middle of a fight. All right, in this position, I would go ahead and leave. I would grab this vehicle. I would make my happy ass right there to the 105, make myself up the hill, and get safe. Get the hell out of this area. And that's exactly what he does. This is exactly what I would have done, guys. I probably already would have made my way over here, but he realized his mistake. He realized his mistake, and he adapted to the situation, and he bailed out. All right, so normally I would say don't drive your vehicle too slow around compounds, but the fact there's only 13 enemies left in a pretty decently big circle and no one shot at him yet, I think he's pretty safe. He goes ahead and grabs the building on the edge of the circle. I like it. I'm not much of a camper, but because it's late game, you'll definitely see my ass do this shit too. Now, I would go ahead right now, make a mental note. There's a vehicle pushing him from where he just came from. My ass already would be rotating to the back windows and shooting at this guy, not even giving him a chance to get out of the vehicle before I obliterate him. He's tunnel visioned right now. Here's the vehicle coming. Guy gets off of the vehicle in the worst possible spot. Oh, you hate to see it. Wow. Bro. Again, guys, look, if you're driving a vehicle and you want to go to a building, just pull a vehicle up to the building and get off. You know, he stopped in the middle of the street, parked that bitch, put the e-brake on, got off, and walked his happy ass to his death. If I was the enemy, drive that bitch to the door, jump off. So if you get shot at, you might break your plates, but you're right next to the door. You'll be fine.
Keep it up.
Good shit. Good shit, Reaper. Again, guys, I personally am an aggressive player, but in situations like this, I will turn my aggression off and I will become a very passive-aggressive player just to get the win. You've already made it this far. Who cares what people think? Slow down your gameplay. Play for the win. Play for some kills. He's got circle favor. He's in one of the few houses. I actually think he's the only house that's fully in the next circle, besides the one next to him, of course. He's going out there to get the loot. Questionable. He doesn't need anything. Oh, the satchel, actually. JK. I made that up. I lied completely. Activision, bro. That's not his fault. Oh, shit. Okay, look. The satchel thing, that's not his fault. I didn't see the satchel. If I would have saw that, I would have been like, yeah, go for the satchel. Hell yeah. But of course, he gets shot somewhere from the north. 11. There he is right there. He whips out the AX-50. Get that shot, dude. This enemy's real ballsy, hard peeking a sniper like that with an AR. Yeah. Just in case. Shoot his dead body. YOLO. He's probably just making sure he didn't have self-res. Which is fair enough. Which is fair enough. I will say, guys, in this position, the dude went prone. You hate to see it, bro. You hate to see it. Oh. All right, so playing addicts of buildings is real sketch. If somebody is a decent player and they have C4, they're gonna break your armor and push you while you're plating. Dude, good eye. I didn't even see that kid. Good shit, brother. Dude, what the hell are these players doing, man? Shit. In this position, I would not leave the building until the circle forces me out. Now, y'all might be like, Savage, you always say get safe first and then gatekeep people come from the circle. What do you mean you're gonna wait for the circle to push you out? Well, a couple reasons. One, it's a 1v1v1. I'm going to give the two enemies as much time as they need to f each other up so I can come out in third party and just come out with the win. Easy win, right? Instead of pushing to safety right now and getting shot from the other enemies doing the exact same thing I was just talking about, I could wait, let the enemies fight each other, maybe spot one running in from the circle as well and kill him and make it more even fight, a 1v1. You risk a lot running in the open at such a small circle. Every enemy right now knows that these are the last two buildings safe and that this one is the building that you want to be at, right? Every enemy. So guess what? They're going to be looking at this building. My ass is not running in the open until I absolutely have to. You've got a gas mask. Play the zone. Play the circle. Sit in the gas for a second, man. Rotate. Wait till you hear gunshots to fight your in-game fights. This is a mistake people make all the time. When you watch me play in-game, I might take some shots at people, but if I'm in a position where I'm 1v1v1 or 1v2 or 1v3, I'm going to wait for them to f each other up. I'm not going to run out there and be the one to get shot at first. I'm going to wait until I know exactly where they're at, because not only are they going to shoot each other, but when they do shoot, guess what? Now you know exactly where they're at. So if I were him, play the edge of the circle, wait for it to push you out, hopefully they get in a fight, and then just come out and absolutely slay the two guys fighting. Let's see what he does. Again, there's no rush for him at all. He's on the slower side of the circle.
Gas is closing in.
So he's perfectly fine and perfectly safe for a little bit. I like that he's scanning the surrounding. I probably would stay in the high ground because there may be someone camping in the building with you. So I would definitely stay in the attic and jump out the attic window when I absolutely needed to. No one's fighting yet, unfortunately. Again, play this edge of the circle as much as you can, which is what he's doing, which is perfect. I would assume that there's a guy on that wall. 100%. 100% would assume there's a guy on that wall that he's looking at right now. Also, probably the dam. I would assume that just based on my player experience. Now, right here. Risky. Again, you have a gas mask, bro. You have a gas mask. When players are looking at buildings they think that you're in, and I guarantee you, one of those two people, they're looking at this building like there's somebody in that bitch and wait for them to jump out and then I'm gonna slay them. So what I would do, you have a full, what is that, 6-tick gas mask. I would go out the back window, take a little bit of gas damage, run in the gas and rotate to the building. And hopefully, again, by that point, either the two kids are already fighting and I can come in for the third party, or people aren't even looking in the storm. People don't look in the storm. So use the storm to your advantage. Let's see what happens. Spending a little too long in this very vulnerable spot. My ass would already be gone. Now, this part right here is where I always recommend guys put the snipers away in SMG. I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper main. I love sniping. However, when you watch me play Warzone now, I don't snipe. Warzone is not really developed for a sniper's mentality. Unless you're an absolute fucking slayer with it and you can hit all your shots, close range, medium range, long range, quick scope, things like that. There's no reason to use it. So in this position, I'd rather have an SMG. Why? Because there's probably somebody sitting in this building in a corner somewhere, and you're going to have a real hard time ADS in this big old weapon faster than he's able to ADS on you. All right, I like that he slid in and checked the right corner instant. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, so right there, when you're heartbeat censoring guys, there's no reason to stick out of a window. Heartbeats can see through walls, you know? So you put yourself again in a vulnerable position when you're heart beating. And if you stick yourself out in the middle of the open, whether you're walking in the open, whether you're in a doorway, whether you're in a window, don't ever heartbeat when you're near an opening. Because if you do get shot at, you can't just flick on them and shoot them because you have heartbeat out. You've got to put your heartbeat away, you got to whip out your gun, and then you can ADS and shoot them. And you die so fast in this game, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do all three. That's unfortunate. Yo, Reaper, thank you for sending me this gameplay. I had a blast watching, I had a blast reviewing it. I hope whatever tips that I did give you, you were able to take into account and maybe grow from it. My main thing I would say is just, I mean, I don't really know. You played it pretty well, honestly. Heart beating in open areas, for sure. You didn't really do it too many times, so I wouldn't harp on it. But especially in game, your last game, your last circle, definitely just try to avoid open areas as much as possible. If you want to peek a window, peek it, but don't just sit in front of it. And that goes whether you're heart beating or you have a gun in general. Try not to sit in the open and put yourself in a vulnerable spot to get headshotted and things like that. Now, I will say again, I didn't really see any particular problem you were consistently making, except you liked sitting in the windows a little too much. Other than that, you played everything well. You know, you use the gas mask to go back in the circle and get loot. You had your focus on getting money and going after objectives. You played the third party situations fine. You gate kept pretty good at the end of the game. Yeah, you did pretty good overall. I mean, that was really good gameplay. So I really enjoyed watching that. Guys, you know, one video is not going to help you become a better player. You watching this video and watching me commentate and tell you guys exactly what I would do, it's not going to make you a better player overnight. This is going to be a long, drawn-out series. So guys, if you enjoyed the series, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more. I'm going to be doing this every single day. Also, guys, if you want to submit your gameplay, make sure you upload it to YouTube and then send me the link on Twitter. Thank you again, Killer, for letting me use your video. Guys, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Yo, guys, what is going on? Savage here. Look, I really hope you're enjoying this series. I'm having a blast making it, and I'm really digging the viewer submissions. Thank you guys for sending me these clips. Again, if you want to send those clips, upload them to YouTube, send them to me on Twitter, and I will do reviews as much as possible. But guys, if you want to check out some other tips and tricks videos, make sure you click these links. And also don't forget to click this link below and subscribe to the channel right this second. Guys, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone.